Greetings and welcome back to Harlech and to Banished, where we currently have only 2 people ill with yellow fever. However, it is spreading. A lot, actually. It's not going particularly well. I've seen it fluctuate as high as 13 with it, and then as low as 1 person with it, and then it just keeps on growing. We have a problem with people being cold, or at least with there not being enough firewood in houses. I guess no one is actually cold. See, it's still going up, which is not too good for us. Thankfully, we are getting new people in the labor force on a fairly regular basis, and it's more or less matching. Well, it's a little bit better than matching the amount of people that are still perishing due to old age in some cases, due to accidents in others, but Harlech is still relatively short-staffed. We have plenty of houses, though we need more. This boarding house is not full, but some of the others are. I suspect because there are... Oh, no, actually that one's empty now. Oh, amazing. Let me check down here. Are you empty yet? No. I suspect there are a couple of houses with only 1 person in them at the moment, and that's causing a bit of a problem for some of the families who are, as a result, having to live in boarding houses instead. But you can't just go around kicking people out of their home, especially if they've just managed to survive through like 4 calamities. That would be especially undapper, in my opinion. But Harlech is moving on. It's not moving on especially smoothly, but it is moving on, and that's a good thing, I suppose. Right, let's have a look over here. We're still waiting on quite a lot of stuff to be done here. We need stone, but the looks of it is what's holding up these houses from being built. Once we can actually get these made, then we can move some more of the families out of the boarding houses and into houses near the farms, which would be especially useful for us. Now, we currently have full farmers, full herdsmen, gatherers we're 4 short of, fishermen we're 3 short of, hunters we're 2 short of, woodcutters we've got a full complement, but foresters and herbalists, that is actually pretty bad. Well, I guess herbalists isn't so bad, it's only 3 shy, but still, it's not ideal. In fact, let's raise those both by 1. Now then, with only 5 builders, everything is going a little bit slowly, but I don't want to take people off the more important jobs to work on building, because I feel that we're precariously balanced right now. This is a bit of a tightrope walking exercise at the moment. We are trying to avoid causing any significant disturbance in the population that might result in a resurgence of starvation, lack of tools. I mean, we don't really control maladies so much, but the herbalists would possibly help with that if we could get the average health back up. But it looks like we are out of the woods as far as yellow fever goes, so I'm going to take us back down to just 2 physicians for now. I'm going to leave it at 2 because hopefully they're spread out a fair bit. And that will mean that if someone does catch something, they don't walk halfway across the colony in order to get to the one hospital that was working at the time. I mean, it could happen, and that would be particularly bad, in my opinion. We've got a lot of food on the fields, and whereas in the previous year, in year 85, people were just getting sick, so they were abandoning their work to go to the hospital. We may actually be able to get a full harvest from Harlech this year, and if we can do that, we'll be able to gauge how badly things are going, or rather, how well they're going. Yeah, let's look on the bright side. Let's be optimistic about this. But if we actually check out this, we go to 5 years, graph, food. Wow. We have been hovering around this point for a very long time. Population dropped massively around here. This is where, well, yeah, this would have been where starvation kicked in. In fact, if you take it out to 10 years, take it out to 25. That was the malady, followed by a tornado, and then a couple of nomads, then a huge drop there. That was particularly bad, actually. But this would have been where we started starving due to a lack of tools, I imagine. Students went down, children went up once we started recovering. That is going to affect our citizen in a pretty nasty way on the whole. Clothed, not so great. Mostly it's okay now, but for a little while, Harlech was turning into a very free colony. People's inhibitions were being thrown to the wind. Happiness, wow, they're remarkably cheery considering what's been going on. Health, that has taken a noticeable drop. Education, again, noticeable drop. Probably due to a death of teachers, maybe. Or just everything else going on. Log? Is this just how many logs we've got? I imagine so. Stone, iron, firewood, coal, tools. Let's have a look at tools. Wow. We seem to be doing okay for now. Clothing. Well, it's starting to pick back up again. Alcohol. This is probably just crap. Yeah. Very crap, in fact. Okay, well, that was good to see the graphs there, to get a bit of an idea of what's going on. Still dealing with a bit of problem with heating. I think it may be time that I cut back on some other things here. I'm going to cut back on the vendors a little bit more. And I'm going to put all of that into foresting. In fact, looking at the food situation, I'm going to cut back on these guys and put them into foresting as well. We really need more wood because that is not going to be able to sustain this colony. That'll just flat out kill us. There's no two ways about it. We will slowly start seeing people freeze to death with that low amount. We'll put in another blacksmith though. Let's get you working on steel tools as well. How about you? You can work on steel tools. This area can focus on steel since it's right next to the mines. This one down, or at least there's two down here, so I'll have you work on steel as well. So we'll have 3 working on steel, 3 working on iron tools. That should be a decent spread, I feel. How about you? Yeah, that's fine. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. And winter set in. Not everything has been harvested, but the crops are now dying due to the change in season. That isn't good. We are wasting food, and we really don't have food to waste. I shouldn't need to advise you of this. But, all things told, Harlech is recovering. Little by little, bit by bit, Harlech is starting to pull itself back together. We haven't got very many buildings we need to build. We've got a new house over here. That's fantastic. We should start seeing some children from that couple, I imagine. How's this? And that boarding house is empty. So that would mean that everyone is now living in their own homes. That's a pretty nice place to be. That is pretty close to being finished. Oh man, really? For a want of 6 wood? Not that we... sorry, stone. Not that we can actually do much with anything at the moment. With the wood that we would be get to the firewood, because we don't actually have wood. So, but we'll set that up. We don't have the laborers to get it, but once we do, then hopefully they'll be able to help with that. How about this herbalist? How is it going? If we have a look at how much you got last year. Actually pretty good. Wow, really? There's that many people living in this tiny little house? Oh, okay. Man, I really do need to get some more houses. Okay, what have we got at the trading post? Wow, loads of food. Okay, I'll leave you to trade for that. Chickens we don't care about. Well, we do, but you know what I mean. Housing is not so great. They are cold, pretty cold there. And over there they should be fine. I'm not going to build any more houses. I'm going to wait for our current building projects to be complete, I think. Oh my god, look at this. People are actually starting to get cold now. I am concerned. But we're coming out of winter, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to have a little bit of time. We've got plenty of food coming out of winter as well. Got barely any herbs at all. And barely any firewood. So that is definitely the problem right now. In fact, that is so much of a problem. Let's just tell you guys, no stockpiling firewood. That is for keeping people warm, not for trading with at the moment. Sorry, but desperate times. I should probably do that with herbs as well, if I'm perfectly honest. In fact, I will. This is going to make trading pretty difficult because the only thing we're going to trade now is wool coats. But probably worth it in the long run. Steel tools, iron tools, stone coal. Ah, damn it. Ah well. Well, I'll leave them to buy whatever they can with that. Okay, well, I'm going to pause the recording here, and I shall bring you back when there is more to report. Hopefully, what I will have to report will be that we have made it through the cold times, and everything is running smoothly, and everyone is happy in Harlech. Odds of that being what I report, fairly slim, but I live in hope, so I shall see you in a few minutes. Welcome back. Look what I spy with my little eye. It seems we have a procession of migrating nomads entering the colony. Just in time, no less. Well, I say that. We're more or less in a comfortable position. It is spring. We've still got 8,000 food left. So depending on how many nomads we have here... well, who am I kidding? We're not in any great hardship at the precise moment that they've arrived. Therefore, it's practically a guarantee accept. Let's not play silly buggers. We know how this is going to go down. I'm going to feel guilty, even though there's a part of me that knows it might be a stupid thing to do. And I'm just going to accept them. Damn it. Okay, well, hurry up and get down here so I can put you to work at the very least. I mean, it's only spring. I might be able to get some good food gathering out of you. Where the hell are they? Are they not coming? Were they just passing through? Did they get my hopes up for nothing? No, there they are. No, maybe, possibly. I believe this is them. Yep, look at them all streaming through. I hope you don't expect to have clothes. Well, actually, I guess you could. We do have some available. Okay, well, I actually think a lot of these people will be put to work as foresters, and an awful lot of them will be put to work in the mines. We are slowly recovering purely based on the amount of children that we can't make students because we don't have room in our schools entering the workforce. But, oh man, the intelligence of our workforce is about to take a hit. Pretty big hit, too. Okay. How many? 39. Oh, I accept. Get to work. Now. In the mines. We'll get 20 people working in the mines. We'll get another 3 working as stonecutters. And should we... Yeah, let's flash out our fishermen as well. Okay. We'll leave 5 laborers for now. That... Have we got people? Yes, unfortunately we do have people living in the boarding houses now. Damn it! How many people? Oh, quite a lot of people. Well, until we get some more stone, we're not going to be able to put you up anywhere else, because we have got a bit of a shortage of stone, you may have noticed. However, this one is almost finished, which is great. This one will be soon to follow after that. Once we've got those done, then I'm fancying we'll unpause a couple of the houses around here. Because we do have an awful lot of work between these 2 hubs. We've got an awful lot of stuff that people can be doing. So I would actually like to have them working down here. We've got a few more people there, so let's get some more wood cutting going on. I'm actually pretty happy with that. In fact, we've got loads more people. Go ahead. Actually, no. Let's not be silly. There we are. Okay, well, our school... Oh, actually, our schoolhouses aren't full. How many schoolhouses have we got? Oh, we got 5. That means we can teach 100 students. That is interesting. I didn't realize that. Though, that said, we've got 85 children. So I fancy we probably want another schoolhouse, honestly. No, that's cruel. Sending the children of the mines to go to school just so they can learn about all of the jobs they're not going to get to do because they're probably going to be crushed to death in the mines. No. We'll build... well, actually, you've already got one. Oh, yay, that one's going up. Fantastic. No, we'll put the other schoolhouse over here, I think, by the farms. Have we got a schoolhouse? There we are. Okay, we'll have this schoolhouse over here Let's find you and set you up just by there, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Right next to the boarding house, actually. I'm not sure that that would actually help anyone in any way, shape, or form, but, you know, it seems appropriate. Right, so we'll have 6 teachers. That'll mean 120 students at once. Obviously, as some of these children enter the education system, some of the students will be leaving it to become labourers. Or, well, actually, they'll be leaving it to become something other than labourers, more than likely. But we should be able to start seeing a slight improvement. Yeah, let's take that up to 10. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Harlech is up to 317 people, 81 students, 95 children. And many, many houses that need to be built. But we're starting to see an increase on firewood because we're not trading it anymore. That is good. We're starting to see... Well, we should only be seeing warm clothes being stockpiled right now. I wonder how much leather we've got. Got 26 leather there. We actually... Oh, the leather is being used to make warm coats because it's leather and wool to make a warm coat. Yeah, so... let me just have a look around. Is wool our problem or is leather? Got plenty of wool there. We've actually got... We did have leather up there. We've got just leather there. No, a little bit of wool as well. I'm not sure. Is there an easy way for me to check, perhaps? Inventory. This is it. Oh my goodness. We've got an awful lot of wool and leather. Why are these things not being made into warm coats? I'd be able to buy everything. We need more tailors. Clearly we do. I've got a new tailor over here, I believe. Yes, No, that's the schoolhouse. Do I not have a tailor over here? Oh, no, there we are. There's a tailor there. Well, we clearly need another tailor, so let's build one up here, I think. We may even have a spot for it, just by here. Let's see if we can't... Ooh, wait. Bad times. Let's cut back on the miners by 5. Let's just make sure that everything is going okay. We've lost 1 herbalist. We'll restore that. And everything else seems to be more or less okay. Right, we want another tailor. Where is the tailor? There's the tailor. And unfortunately, wrong direction. Damn it all. Can I build it over there? I could, but I don't want to. Let's see. Is there anywhere I could place you that you wouldn't seem out of place? I don't actually think there is. Well, that's crap. I would like to place it there, but alas, it's not going to let me, it seems. Oh well, I guess you're going to be working over there then. Don't worry. It'll be nice a little bit further away from everything, you know? You can have a bit of peace and quiet. You don't have to listen to all the hustle and bustle. You can just get on with your tailoring. Which is really all that we want you to do. Right, I'm going to make... actually, I'm not going to do it there. I wonder, could I get a bridge over here? Perhaps like that? No, not in the way I want it anyway. And I do this? No. Well, that's rather rubbish. Let me take this road back just slightly and we'll see what we can do. No? Apparently not. Cancel. Oh, no! You got there too soon! Oh, well, I suppose I can have some, maybe build a couple of houses around there, perhaps. Damn it! The one time I don't want you to be efficient and actually get to work straight away, and you do. Looks like our new woodcutter is ready. That is fantastic. And looks like we might be able to place a couple more people to... Well, actually, 3 labor is a few too few. Why do I keep closing that? I don't like having it closed. Okay, well, Harlech seems to be recovering slowly. We do have firewood, but there are still houses that haven't stocked it. Let's go check on the graphs, see what it really looks like with the graph of food. Let's check out our food. Oh, that's rising fairly sharply. Okay. After each harvest, we obviously see quite a large... decline in food stocks. That's pretty normal, obviously. But with each harvest, we see more food being gathered. I imagine that is a result of education. Is the education starting to rise? Well, no, it's kind of taking dips here and there. There's valleys and mountains in the graph for our education. That isn't really particularly good, but it's not especially bad either. It's kind of par for the course, I suppose. Right, let's get the tailors up and running as quickly as we possibly can. You guys don't have anything to do because we do not have coal for you to do it with, because these houses are probably grabbing the coal in order to try and keep warm. And who can blame them, really? How about down here? No, you're fine. They're probably collecting firewood from that location anyway. Okay, well, all things said and done, I think we're gradually pulling ourselves out of the rut. We are starting to drop in tools, though. That's a little bit frightening. And it's not because of a lack of coal now, it's a lack of iron more than anything. But as long as we can make steel tools, we should be okay. Because steel tools, roughly speaking, last about 4 times as long as iron tools. So ideally, you should be making all of it out of steel, if you can. It requires coal as well as iron, but as long as you have coal in surplus, there's really no reason not to use it, because honestly, your houses should be using wood to keep themselves warm, not coal. So, with that said, where's the second blacksmith? Let's get you making steel tools. So we'll move to having 2 iron tool blacksmiths producing, and 4 steel tools being made at the blacksmiths. We really need more miners, though. That's the next big push, I think, is to get our miners up. In fact, let's take that up to 18 for now. I'm not going to worry about the hunters. We will slowly get the hunters and the gatherers back up and running, but for the time being, we're doing alright, I think. We seem to be recovering slowly. At any moment, this could go bad, though. Let's face it. But I'm fairly happy with the way that we are going. We are slowly getting back on our feet. And that is going to be the end for this episode, I'm afraid. Now, in the next one, I will probably have passed a little bit of time, provided nothing terrible happens to that I want to have you here for. I will try and get a fair bit of time passed, at least to the point where we are actually starting to fill out the population again. We've got a lot of miners we need. We really do. We need that iron and we need that coal quite desperately if we're going to avoid having another tool shortage, and that would be tragic if that happens again. But for now, fingers crossed, we can avoid that outcome. So once again, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.